Network.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com. Coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio. Pizza Ranch with 7 locations across the state. Pizza buffets that aren't only pizza buffets. Fried chicken may be the best in the state. Take your time and visit a Pizza Ranch near you as they host our tip-off club, quarterback club, and soon-to-be leadoff club as we head into baseball. This hour of our show is brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, Lyona Labor's Local 663, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states that care as much about your money as you do. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. Also presented to you by Doak Propane. Doak Propane in Bolivar, Missouri. For all your propane needs, see the folks at Doak. Getting closer to barbecue season. Also by the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings established 1888, the oldest bank in Christian County. We welcome you into the studio here as part of our Country Financial Team of the Week segments here. We tracked down a couple of teams earlier this week, and we'd like to introduce them to you. We have a couple more coming towards the end of the week, but we'll start off here on our Country Financial Team of the Week. We go down to Doniphan High School, home of the Donnettes. The Donnettes are 22-1 on the season, and they just captured their 3rd consecutive Ozark Foothills Conference Tournament Championship. So we got to track them down, and we heard from Coach Adam Epps, and he brought a few of the young ladies with them. So after this commercial break, you'll get to hear from the Donnettes from Doniphan High School.
Banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
Enjoy a fresh start to your meal at Pizza Ranch, where the salad bar is always included with your buffet. Every day you'll find garden fresh greens, colorful veggies, and sides for every appetite. It's the most refreshing way to balance out a meal while leaving plenty of room for your other buffet favorites. Convenient, fast, and fresh. It's the Pizza Ranch Salad Bar. Mmm.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a time like this, in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's a lot better now.
It was like a huge weight lifted.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you've tuned in here. We're coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio. Pizza Ranch, our studio sponsor, have been all year long, and we certainly appreciate them being part of best fried chicken in the 4-state area. I promise you, I have ate it many a times. Also presented by Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, they care as much about your money as you do. Member FDIC, Great Southern Bank. We're going south and east to Doniphan, Missouri. and bring in the Donnettes head coach, Adam Epps. Coach Epps, thanks for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
Part of the Country Financial Team of the Week, 21-1 on the season, conference champions. And Coach, tell us a little bit about your team and the season. Kind of put a not really a bow on it because you've got 3 or 4 more games, but talk about the season up to this point.
Coming into this year, we lost 4 starters from last year, so expectations were kind of like everybody didn't really know. I mean, we kind of knew what we had, but lost the majority of our scoring from last year, majority of our rebounding, and so people really didn't know what, and we didn't really know how we were going to go. The summer was pretty good, but they just come out firing and have just been playing with a chip on our shoulder all year and surprising a lot of people.
24-4 a year ago, advancing into the state tournament. What do you feel like right now you're doing really well as a team?
I feel like this team is really clicking together extremely well, and I think we're really well-rounded as far as like everybody out on the floor is a threat. You got to guard everybody out there, and that's a big thing for us. We don't have really anybody averaging 20 or 2 people averaging 16. We got 4 in double figures most nights, and sometimes it's a different 4th one that has the double figures. So pretty well rounded, got some good shooters, got some good post play inside as well. So playing pretty good right now.
Again, visiting with the Doniphan Donnettes on our Country Financial Team of the Week here. And Coach, you've got 4 young ladies there beside you. We'll start over on what is my left with Grayson. Tell us a little bit about Grayson and what she does for you.
Grayson Kirby's a senior this year, playing like a shooting guard role. She can handle the ball as well. Pretty good shooter and a lockdown defender. We could probably spend the whole show talking about her and all the stuff that she's kind of battled through. I think this is just her 2nd full season playing. She's had several surgeries through her high school career, so we didn't have her at all last year. So we were glad to get her back this year, and she's been a difference maker for us on both ends of the floor.
Grayson, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. Tell us a little bit about what your role is on this year's team.
My role on this year's team is defense. I prioritize defense a lot because I know once defense is where everything are at. That's our culture. We preach a lot on defensive intensity, and so I do my best on trying to get the ball so we can go and score on offense, and then I try to look for my shooters and my post players like Brooke and Kinsey when I'm in the offensive role.
Coming into this season, knowing you had lost 4 seniors off a team that went 24-4, kind of give us an idea of what maybe some goals that you had, or maybe team goals that you had coming into this year, and now being able to fill that role that you weren't able to last year.
Yeah, so we knew that we had some pretty big shoes to fill. We had 3 amazing seniors last year who helped our team out a lot, and then we had another girl who played a very big role. So we knew that we had to step up. We knew that it was going to take a lot out of all of us. We knew that we were going to have to fill in the shoes on scoring and rebounding, and I think we've done that pretty well, a lot better than most people were expecting. We definitely do play with a chip on our shoulder, and so far I think we've done a really well job of it.
What's it been like? And Coach, mentioned the injuries that you've had in the past. What was it like? Because a lot of times, and I spent that time as well. And I felt like I learned a lot about the game because I was having to watch it from different eyes, and I learned a lot about myself, not being able to participate. What did you learn about yourself going through that, and what did you learn about the game?
I learned that I was a lot mentally tougher than what I thought, because it is definitely a struggle sitting on the sideline. Because you want to be out there, and you don't get to do that. And so that I've also learned that every moment you have on that court, you can't take that up. I mean, you have very limited time, and so I've learned that you've got to put everything you got. Every second you're on that court, it has to be everything because you never know when it's going to be stripped away from you.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Very good. Grayson, thanks so much. And again, congratulations for being part of the Country Financial Team of the Week.
Thank you.
You bet. And Coach, next to her, we have Brooklyn. Tell us a little bit about Brooklyn. And I did not try to pronounce the last name.
Yeah, it's Klepsik, Brooklyn Klepsik. She's been around for a really, really long time in this program, and she's shooting the ball extremely well right now for us, but she does a lot more than that too. She's really going to guard the off-ball girl a lot, and she causes problems on both ends of the floor, and we're lucky to have her, and it helps everybody else out when the ball goes in the hole, and she's one of our big knockdown shooters, so we are extremely glad to have her. We try to keep her in a good mood as much as we can, whatever that takes. So
I'm a much happier person this year.
right.
Yeah, she was smiling at the beginning of the show. But Brooklyn, thanks for being part of it.
You're welcome.
Tell us a little bit about what your role is, and kind of compare it to has it changed from last year, what your role was, into this year? Do you play a different role? Maybe not a different position, but maybe you've taken a little bit more of a leadership role.
I've definitely had to step up as a leader, and I've got a lot more responsibility since I'm a senior. I'm still, like you said, I'm still a shooter, and kind of to follow up with Grayson, I love defense. Defense is really big for us. But other than that, other than just having to step up my responsibilities and be there for the team and for any girls that are struggling with plays or having a hard time with whatever's going on in their life, that's about all I've had to change.
Were there games, and I find myself doing this just by virtue of what I do, where I look at schedules and, I'd like to be at this game. I can't wait for this game or this tournament. As a player, do you find yourself going through when you get your schedule at the beginning of the year? Are there games you really look forward to playing? Maybe it's a rivalry game. Maybe someone on the other team.
Yes. For example, I'll just give you some. Neelyville, East Carter, Coach Ebb's got South Iron on the schedule for Friday, and I am very excited for that game just because it's going to be a really good game. And it's going to be one of those whoever wants it bad enough is going to win in the end. But I definitely go through the schedule and get ready for whoever.
Very good. Well, Brooklyn, congratulations, and thanks for being part of the show today.
Thank you.
Coach, who do we have next?
We got our point guard over here, Kenna Monahan, and she is really kind of the motor of our team a little bit, as far as she really influences the pace of play a lot, and we don't really like to play slow. We can, but we don't like it, and neither does she. So we get it out and go, and she's our go girl. She attacks the rim really well. She also is extremely unselfish, can make those dumps off to the post player a lot, and then probably above all that, she's going to guard your best guard every night, and most of the time, they're not going to have a very fun time out there.
Very good. Well, Kenna, thank you for being part of the show today. Congratulations. And do you like to play fast as well?
Yeah, I like to go.
What are some things you try and take advantage of? And you've got either got the kick out on the rebound, or you get the rebound, you're getting down the floor. What are you looking for? What are you looking to take advantage of?
We're gonna get it over the top to the posts more because Kinsey likes to run, and usually we beat people down the floor. So we're gonna get the ball up to Kinsey as much as we can, and if we can't get it there, we'll get it down to the wings.
Coach mentioned that typically you'll guard the other team's best player. Well, what's been your toughest challenge this year? Who has maybe given you the roughest time?
I don't know.
Probably a good answer. You don't want to put any bulletin board material up there, I guess. But Same question that asked Brooklyn. Well, are there games that you really look forward to coming or to playing?
Absolutely. Any game that I know is going to be a fist fight, those are the best games to play.
All right, very good. Well, McKenna, thank you so much for being part of the show today.
Yep.
And our only junior on the Kenzie Reed is here. Tell us a little bit about Kenzie.
Kenzie's our 6-foot post player. She's just one that has showed up every day, worked hard, and when we lost one of them to early graduation this year, she stepped up in a big way and has become one of our most solid post players that I've ever coached. And just because she does the easy, simple stuff more than most people want to do it, and she's been finishing really well around the rim, making free throws as well, and kind of turned into a rim protector, and she plays volleyball, so I think that helps her out a lot as far as the timing goes on that, but we're very lucky to have her down there as our anchor of our post for sure.
Kenzie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about maybe your favorite parts of the game. Do you enjoy the physicality of it?
Yes, for sure. I definitely like a good physical game. Some more of my favorite parts of the game, my guards give me beautiful passes and make me look good. That's always fun. Getting blocks, that's something else that really gets me up and going.
Very good. More of a back to your basket? You like getting the ball with your back to the basket, or would you rather face it?
Yes, definitely with my back to the basket. I like to make those moves and look to kick out to my shooters too.
Talk a little bit about playing the other sport and how that's helped you in basketball. Obviously, with the leaping, it has helped you in the footwork. But what are some things that you feel like volleyball has really helped you on the basketball floor?
Volleyball definitely helps probably with my vertical and jumping. That helps. Blocking, goes hand in hand together.
Very good. Well, I really appreciate you being part of the show, Kenzie. Congratulations on behalf of Country Financial for being part of the team of the week. And Coach Epps, you guys have got a handful of games left. Not really even a handful. You've got Chadwick, who's 19-4, South Iron, who's 21-2, Saxony Lutheran, and then Jackson. You've got some challenges here in front of you as you wind down the season.
Yeah, and we tried to end load as much as we could. We really wanted to beef up our schedule and play some tougher games going into district. So Chadwick is new, Jackson is new, and South Iron, those are all new for us this year. So it's good to have a challenge there at the end of the year, kind of see what we're made of, and we're playing pretty good right now, and hopefully that continues.
Well, as I look at your district, just 6 teams in your district, I don't know that you've seeded it yet, but where will it be played?
Dexter, and we will seed that tomorrow.
You seed it tomorrow. Well, very good. Well, again, Coach Epps, thanks for being part of this and getting this lined up. And ladies, again, congratulations on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network and Country Financial for being Team of the Week.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow.
The qualities in a truck that are most important are reliability, just really great function.
Having a truck is pretty much a necessity to getting to most of these locations. Oftentimes it's narrow, steep, loose, rough, rocky roads.
Having a truck is essential to every part of what we do, from picking up material for the home to delivering the home.
Always carrying something, pulling something.
It's something that we use every single day here.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go.
creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
Only Pizza Ranch serves buffet your way.
Don't you mean my way, Mr. Voiceover Guy?
Sure, anyone's way, actually. Request your favorite pizza. We'll make it, bake it, and give you the first slice.
I can add peppers to pepperoni, Stampede on stuffed crust, maybe Texan taco on thin. No tomatoes on my half. How can I convince Mom to let us eat here every night?
It's buffet your way at Pizza Ranch. Say it with me, kid.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage, part of our Country Financial teams of the week. We got to catch up with Schuyler County as well, and their head coach, Thomas Kirkland. Schuyler County won Tuesday night as they defeated Western. They improved them to 20-5, so 20-5 on the season, conference champions. They're members of the Class II District 6. They have a couple of games remaining on their schedule, with just one game with South Shelby. So we got to catch up with Coach Thomas Kirkland and some of the Schuyler County Lady Rams. Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field. And I'm certainly glad you've tuned in. And as always, brought to you by the Pizza Ranch. Pizza Ranch with 7 locations across the state of Missouri. Pizza Ranch, our studio sponsor, and the best fried chicken in the state of Missouri. Also presented by Liuna Labor's Local 663, Building Missouri and Building Missouri State. We go to Schuyler County. Now the Lady Rams, our Country Financial team of the week, and their head coach, Coach Kirkland. And Coach, hey, thanks so much for your time today and helping set this up.
No, thank you. We appreciate having some support and some coverage around the state.
You guys out of school today. You guys are up in northern Missouri, so you got a little bit of snow.
Yeah, not much snow on the ground quite yet, but there's a nice coating of ice.
Very good. So our team members are actually located probably at their houses here on a day off. They get to sleep in, and then, hey, wait, this stupid scoreboard guy is going to want to talk to us. But we appreciate your time, ladies, and we'll get to you. And again, congratulations on behalf of Country Financial. But Coach Kirkland, talk a little bit about the season. You're 20-5 following the Tuesday night win over West Strand. Tell us about the Lady Rams so far.
Yeah, we have an upperclassmen group. We have 5 juniors, 5 seniors that make up a bulk of our varsity lineup, and lots of experience. These girls have played a lot of basketball. We're working on probably 10 years of basketball for some of these kids, if not more. And every year that they play together, we just only get better. Pretty special team. We've really built a really good family atmosphere with these ladies. And like I said, the sky's the limit, and these ladies put the goals out there, and all I can do is try to help them reach those goals.
You talk about it being an older team with regards to juniors and seniors. What did you lose off of last year's team that you had to replace, and who's kind of stepped into some of those roles?
We lost 2 starters off last year's team. One was a post player inside that's been a strong contributor for 4 years, and she is now one of our assistant coaches. So I felt like she brought on some good leadership as a coaching role to help these girls get to where they want to be. And a couple other girls, even one has a sibling on the team this year that picked up the slack and really filled in nicely. I really think that all our girls that's contributed this year has made our team not skip a beat and really continue the success that we've had.
And you've got just a couple games remaining here. You got, like you said, you got the win over West Strand. You've got just South Shelby, I think, is the only game you've got remaining in the regular season. And then you go into the Class II District 6 tournament. Tell us about South Shelby. Obviously, very talented team, 22-3 on the season. What are you gonna have to do to come out on top there?
Yeah, South Shelby's a talented team. Very quick, 1 through 5 positions on the floor. They shoot the ball extremely well and really apply a lot of hardcore man-to-man pressure to you. We did face them once this year. We were down a player at that time who was battling an illness. She is back, so everybody seems to be hopefully healthy to go and ready to play tomorrow night. But, we add these games to our schedule just to make us a better team. At this point in the season and whether or not a district opponent, win or lose, we're just trying to make ourselves a better team. And so we can make a good run here down the stretch.
Again, conference championship as well, 8-0 in the conference. Kind of fill the folks around the state in on who's in your conference and what some of the challenges there were.
Yeah, we have 9 teams in our conference. We have Knox County, Scotland County, Schuyler County, Salisbury, Fayette, Paris, Harrisburg, and Marceline. I think I got most of those there. Western was another one there. Half and half are small schools and larger schools. Very good tradition from some of those schools down to the south, Harrisburg and Salisbury, Marceline. Very, very good, sports-related schools. And even look on the boys' side, at one time, 3 of those boys' teams were even ranked within our conference, and as well as our own boys' team playing really well. So a very tough conference. And usually you'll see 2 or 3 teams out of our conference go on and win district titles.
As you talk about your district, who's in that district? Where's it going to be played?
We host this district. It's going to be held up here starting next Tuesday on the girls' side. We were the 1 seed. Canton is the 2 seed. And then followed behind that, we have Scotland County, Princeton, Putnam County, and Knox County. So it's a 6-team district this year.
So you guys get a first round bye, being the 1 seed, and it's at home. So all good things.
All good things. We feel really comfortable playing at home. So it's always a great thing to get to host a district tournament and let our students and the community build in that atmosphere.
We've got several young ladies here alongside. We'll start up here with Kelsey. Tell us a little bit about this young lady and what she does for you.
Yeah, Kelsey's been a strong contributor. She comes off the bench for us currently. I really use her with her strong defensive play. She understands how her role in that aspect, and also really does a good job of feeding our posts. And we do like to feed our posts, the basketball.
Very good, Kelsey. Hey, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about what you believe your roles and responsibilities are. I think your mic is muted, Kelsey. I can hear you just a little bit. Yeah, your audio is not working. I'm sorry. Let me see if you can get that fixed, and we'll slide JC in here and see what we can do there. So, JC, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities. What position do you play?
Probably about 4 years. I've been a guard, kind of point guard for our team. Usually being a facilitator along the court and playing some good defense. I like to score. So,
coming into this season, did you have any team goals or personal goals?
For years, conference and winning districts, and it looks like we're on the road to that this year. So that's about my.
As you look at the schedule coming into the year, there are games that you really look forward to participating in. I mean, maybe it's a rival school, a conference school, or maybe someone on the other team.
Yeah, there's a lot of games I've been looking forward to. A travel team this summer, so we played some girls that we played with on the team. We've been sort of rivals for a while. North Shelby, they have a good team, of course. We play with Uriah Clay, so that's always a good matchup for our teams.
Very good. Well, are you looking forward to districts?
Yes, I'm just really excited to play in a district championship, hopefully again, and finally looking to get that district championship win. And we've fallen short a couple times, and I think it's time to get the job done.
Very good. Well, JC, on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network and Country Financial, congratulations on being part of the statewide team of the week.
Thank you.
Coach, again, we're visiting with Schuyler County Lady Rams and head coach, Coach Kirkland. And Coach, and tell us a little bit just from your point of view about JC. I didn't get to ask you about her before we brought her on, but tell us what makes her special.
JC has really bought into the hard work and what it takes to become a special athlete. And ever since her freshman year, that was coming into that freshman year was one of my first losing seasons as a coach here at Schuyler, and actually my only losing season. So this team's pretty special to me, and they all embody that same hard work. And you're talking about kids not only getting in the gym and shooting, but hitting the weight room, and academically great students, and role models all the way around.
Well, I think Kelsey may have gotten her audio figured out, so we're going to slide her back in here. And Kelsey, how are you?
Oh.
Yeah. Your audio there's just something off. I don't know what it's okay. It's all right. We'll bring Coach back here. And Coach, got Ashlyn here at the bottom of the screen. Tell us a little bit about Ashlyn and what she does.
Ashlyn's been a very strong contributor to our team. She's been a part of varsity here now probably 3.5 years, a little bit her freshman year, but really had a strong sophomore season, and really a kid that we can count on every given night. And we've had a lot of different things that has developed for her over the past few years, and we understand that our strong point is our post play, and these girls have really shared that load down low this year. And we've had some other kids in the past, but she's our X factor this year. Honestly, probably one of our most consistent girls, night in, night out, far as what she's going to provide for us. And having that rock and somebody that's steady for us really helps the other girls play along beside her.
Ashlyn, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi. Tell us a little bit from your point of view what you feel like your role is on this team.
Well, obviously, like Coach said, just being down low, making sure scoring every night. That way our guards can get outside shots, and then also playing tough defense.
How has your role, Coach talked about the 3.5 years. Do you feel like your role's changed a little bit from your freshman year through your senior year? And obviously leadership has changed just because you went from a freshman to a senior, but tell us how those roles have changed.
Yeah, when I was young, I was brought off the bench, and he would tell me to top one of their predominant players. So I was brought in on defense, and then senior year I got more involved in the offensive side, and so I definitely went from.
What goals, if any, did you have coming into this season, team wise and player wise?
Yeah, definitely a district championship of our minds for the past 4 years, and I think this is the year we can get it done. And was just to be consistent and be there for my teammates.
All right. Very good. Well, Ashlyn, we certainly appreciate you being part of the show, and congratulations on being part of the Country Financial Team of the Week. And Coach, we've got Kate here as well. Tell us a little bit about Kate and what she does for the team.
Yeah, Kate is a strong player. It's one of those that you wouldn't believe the transformation that this girl's gone through. Freshman year, scored 23 points. Really limited action came at the end of the year when we sometimes bring up our best JV players to the varsity level. But her game has just gotten steadily improved every year, and the athleticism that she brings on the court, being standing 6'1" and quick with the feet and good hands, and they do a good job of sharing the ball. We're on pace. We're going to set another assist record at our school this year as a team, and we just talk about how well they complement each other and work hard. And Kate is really the embodiment to that testament of, like I said, working hard and good things will happen to you.
Kate, good morning. What'd you think about being out of school today? Tell us a little bit about your role on the team from your point of view.
I think my role is mainly rebound and finish around the rim. I try to facilitate. Like I said, I really love rebounding, and that's just my role.
Do you enjoy the physicality of it? Is that the banging bodies down there? Is that something you enjoy?
Definitely, that's one of my favorite parts about basketball. I love being physical down low. Yeah.
Has this been your role your entire time? I mean, Coach alluded to coming off the bench your freshman, or coming up your freshman year. Has your role changed?
I wouldn't think so. When I came off the bench, he'd always tell me, go get a rebound, and that's what I would go do. And it's just kind of progress, go get more rebounds, go get more points.
Yeah. Or were there games coming into this season you were looking particularly forward to playing?
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, just any of the conference games, they're always fun, and always wanted a conference title. We got co-conference last year, and it'd be really great, champions this year, and playing some bigger games. We played Meadville, Canton, Shelby. We just had a lot of great games that I look forward to.
Very good. Looking forward to districts next week?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Well, we appreciate you being part of the show, Kate. Congratulations on Country Financial Team of the Week. Coach, we've got Raina, I believe, at the bottom of the screen here. Tell us a little bit about her, if I pronounce that right. My eyes aren't good, but Raina, if I mispronounce that, I apologize.
Yeah, Raina's been a guard for us, starter all season here this year. She's a junior. She's one of our top outside threats right now. Have really picked up the slack in that department. We talked about how strong we are inside, and we wanted to get a few more outside shots up this year, especially with teams trying to double team our post play. And Raina's really helped us there. I call her, somewhat her and another girl off the bench here are kind of our zone busters. We're out there ready to knock down some threes when we need a big one. And and she's hitting it right at the right time. She had 6 of them in that conference, for us to win that conference title game on Tuesday night. So hopefully we get to see a lot more of those here going into districts.
Raina, good morning.
Good morning.
6 threes.
Yeah.
Is that your high point for your career?
Yeah, that's the most I've had in one game.
Very good. Do you have, and you don't have to tell me, but do you have a special place on the floor or a favorite place on the floor to shoot from?
The left side wing is my favorite.
Okay. Are you left-handed?
Nope.
Well, all right.
It just works out, I guess.
Tell us a little bit about the season. Up to this point, you're 20-5. What do you feel like your team is doing really well right now? Are you pretty happy with what's going on?
Yeah, we're playing really well as a team. We give the post the ball when they need it. They pass it back out to us when they can't get a shot up. We're just helping each other out really well.
Very good. Did you have games coming into the season you were looking forward to playing?
Yeah, I love the conference games, just knowing that we might be conference champs, and here we are now.
Very good. Are you excited about districts?
Yes, very. We've been slacking for the last couple of years, but I think we can do it this year.
What do you do to kind of get prepared? Let's say this is a game day. What are you doing right now? I mean, mentally, physically, taking care of your body, drinking lots of water. What are you doing to kind of get prepared for a game?
Definitely drink water, and after school, we always shoot a bunch, and we just kind of bond in the locker room. We all talk to each other, and we're all just go into it confident.
Very good. Very good. Well, Raina, congratulations on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network. Congratulations on the Country Financial Team of the Week, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
You bet. Coach, we're going to try Kelsey one more time here. We'll slide Kelsey in, and Kelsey, okay. Yep, we can't hear Kelsey either. So Kelsey, my apologies if it's on my end. But, Coach, you've got one more regular season game and then districts. Are you healthy at this point?
Yeah, for the most part, we are healthy. I had a senior post player that comes off the bench, tweak her ankle a little bit on Tuesday night. Like I said, for her, maybe a couple days off here and going into next week, we should be back to normal a little bit. JC had a broken nose a couple weeks ago, and she's back playing with us. So I think we're in a good situation and we're prepared to play.
Very good. Well, ladies, again, on behalf of Country Financial and the Missouri Sports Network, congratulations on being part of our Team of the Week segment, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Hey there, welcome back. And I tell you what, great to catch up with Schuyler County Lady Rams and the Doniphan Donnettes here on our Country Financial Team of the Week Teams of the Week segment. Later in the week, we'll be catching up with some other folks as well. We'll have Cale Combs and head coach Brock Blanchett on from Nixa later this week. We'll also have the Marshfield Lady Jays as they win the Big 8 Conference Championship. And Katie Pritchard and some of those young ladies will be on with us later in the week. And who knows what can happen between now and then. I encourage you, go to Missouri Sports Network on Facebook and follow and like. And that way, every time we do a show, live show or recorded show, you'll be notified and you'll be able to check in on those folks. And certainly glad you've tuned in today. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Everybody have a great Thursday.